In this video, I'm going to be giving you a quick update regarding the current state of US immigration. Make sure you stick around because you don't want to miss a thing. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Stephanie D'Angelo. I'm the founder of D'Angelo Law PLC. Every week I provide updates regarding a number of immigration topics. So make sure you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on so you can be notified the next time I upload a new video. All right, let's get into it. I know there are so many questions regarding what's going on with immigrations. There are many rumors floating around and many questions with respect to people's current processes. In my last video, I talked about the reopening of certain USCIS offices, as well as the fact that the application support centers remain closed. That is still the case. If you want more detail on that, go ahead and watch my last video. I don't want to be very repetitive, but only certain USCIS offices are open as of right now. Everything else remains closed. With respect to the embassies, I get a ton of questions regarding when a certain embassy is going to open, and I'm going to just quickly mention it here. Every embassy is different, so you have to monitor the website for the embassy or consular post in your respective country to find out when they are going to open, because each embassy is going to open according to the situation in that respective country. So they won't all open at the same time. They all are opening on their own time. Naturalization ceremonies are happening already. They have been rescheduled and a number of people are already attending their naturalization ceremonies. So that's good news there. Once again, if you want specific updates regarding USCIS, go ahead and check out my previous video. Everything is there. I'll also link it in this video. But let's get into the juicy stuff, the topics that many people are wondering about. Primarily, President Trump's proclamations and executive orders, so on and so forth. Let's talk about President Trump's 60-day suspension of the entry of immigrants into the United States that went into effect on April 23rd. With respect to that proclamation, there have been no changes yet. It hasn't been extended yet. It hasn't been terminated. It is set to expire on or about June 22nd at 11:59 p.m. We haven't reached that date yet, and it hasn't been extended so far. However, there might be an extension and an expansion of that proclamation coming up. If you don't recall what was exactly in that proclamation, I did upload another video regarding that proclamation specifically, and I'll link it right here. But the gist of it was that it prohibited the entry of immigrants into the United States, the entry of people coming in seeking lawful permanent residence. In that proclamation, Trump specifically asked his administration to review guest worker programs to assess whether additional measures should be taken to protect American workers. So the purpose of that proclamation was to protect American workers. We do know that a number of senators and congressmen have been writing to the White House for and against the suspension of guest worker programs. So we have both sides here. We have certain representatives saying that we should suspend guest worker programs to protect the American worker, and we have other representatives that are explaining the importance of these programs and the benefits our country receives from these guest workers. So we have both sides of the coin here. What we're hearing now is that a new proclamation may be coming, and that will be expanding this proclamation. It would be extending it past the 60 days, and it would also expand the scope to include suspensions actually affecting other visa types such as L1, H1B, H2B, and J1s, and suspend their entry into the United States for a period of time as well. Now, as with the last proclamation, when President Trump released his tweet, there was a lot of speculation as to what would happen. It seemed to be a very general suspension, but once we did receive the proclamation, it was much more limited in scope, and there were a number of exceptions. That could be the case here. So I don't want anyone to freak out just yet. We don't know exactly what it's going to say. There are talks within the immigration community that it will be coming and it will apply to certain types of workers that are coming in on those visas, but I don't know exactly who it will affect and for how long. In another video, I did talk about the proclamation that President Trump issued regarding the travel ban for COVID-19, and it was a number of countries that are prohibited from entering the United States. I will list below the countries that are impacted from that proclamation. I'll also link the video that I did on that proclamation so you can go ahead and get more detail there, but that proclamation is still in effect. As I mentioned, that proclamation did not have a termination date. It did not have a time specified. It was not for 30 days, 60 days, etc. It was just put in place, and it will be terminated as soon as the president says so. So that still remains in effect. Finally, I do want to talk about the news regarding the quote-unquote hold on green card applications from within the United States. There isn't any official news. There isn't an official policy out. There isn't much guidance on this. We don't know exactly what is on hold, who it affects, who's exempt from it, because nothing is official. If anyone is interested in my personal opinion, I believe that at all times filing of green card applications will be allowed and will continue. I don't think that the quote-unquote hold on green card applications, if there currently is one in place, would stop the receipt of green card applications. Of course, I could be wrong. There might be a USCIS policy that comes out and suddenly says that they are no longer accepting I-45 applications until the economy recovers. At this point, nothing surprises me, but I believe that this hold on green card applications, once again, if there is one, is only a temporary stop on the adjudication of green card applications, the approvals. Currently, you're still able to file green card applications. There's no policy saying that you're not allowed to submit it. It's just a temporary stop of the processing of the green cards so USCIS workers can focus on other cases and relieving other caseloads. For example, probably to focus on naturalization since it is an election year. So that's probably why. Now, why would there even be a hold on green card applications? There could be a number of reasons. It could be because of the current state of the economy and protecting American workers, just like the proclamation, or it could be due to the fact that USCIS is going broke and is going to have to furlough a number of their employees. USCIS has requested a $1.2 billion bailout from Congress, and they have stated that potentially beginning August 3rd, they will have to furlough over 13,000 employees for at least 30 days that can be extended further. The fact that they don't have money to pay their employees and they're going to be furloughing, they're directing all of their resources at naturalization ceremonies because it's an election year. There are a number of factors that could be causing a potential hold on the adjudication of green card applications. There is no official policy released. USCIS has not stated anything on their website. They have not reported that they have officially stopped accepting green card applications, or they've officially told their employees to stop working on green card applications. No one knows anything for sure. So those are the current updates regarding the hot topics with immigration. Just keep an eye out for news coming up regarding extensions of these suspensions. So make sure you are subscribed with your post notifications turned on so you can be notified the next time I upload a new video with this update. Make sure you definitely give this video a thumbs up, and that way YouTube knows to share it across the platform so everyone can be informed as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.